It is said that winners do not do different things, but they do things differently. Nor does that mean that in order to prove our worth, in order to be successful, we have got to do things in a different manner. Now, very recently, a friend of mine sent a picture of his where he is doing a headstand in which his head is on the floor with his legs up. So, he is doing an exercise differently and he is doing it by putting himself upside down. Now, he asked me a very specific question saying that, does this form of exercise improve the heart health in any way? Now, my first response or my first reaction was that I simply laughed, and then I said that what a crazy form of exercise this is. But then I also told myself that, hold on, now I should not make any comment or remarks on something about which I do not have much prior knowledge, I do not have much experience. So his question not only led me to think and ponder, but it also led me to do some research. Now, I did some initial literature search. I also visited few websites to find out a little bit more about this exercise. I read few blogs and I also watched few videos on the YouTube. Now, you will be amazed that there is a lot of information that is there on this type of exercise. Now, this exercise obviously is a form of yoga and it is called Sar Asana, where Sar is head in Hindi and Asana is one of the yoga poses. Now, this form of exercise, Sar Asana, was initially performed by somebody called, it was one of the saints called Nathan Muni, and he practiced this kind of yoga pose in southern states of India in the 9th century. Now, this form of yoga pose was kept a secret for a long period of time, and therefore it also gained a name called Rahasya Asana, where Rahasya is secret and Asana, obviously I have said, is one of the yoga poses. Now, because of its health benefits, it gained popularity and it also came to be known as the king of all yoga poses or king of all asanas. Now, the health benefits, what I read and what I gathered information that there are plenty, and not only the physical health benefits, but also the mental health benefits. And it mentions that primarily it improves your sense of balance, it improves the blood circulation throughout your body, it improves digestion, it improves breathing, and also improves eyesight. But the best is coming now. It says that it can improve the texture of your skin glows, you look younger, and you get kind of a facelift. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? In addition, the people who are little bit worried about their hair fall, it says that it also regenerates the hair follicles and it is likely that you may regain some of your lost hair on your crown. So, for now it is all quite attractive and quite positive. But as a physician, I wanted to look at the safety aspect of this exercise as well. So, I decided to probe a little bit more deeper into it and see if there are any safety concerns. Now, as you all know that our body is supported by a spine, and spine is made up of small bones called vertebrae, and these are the vertebral bones that start from the neck and they go down up to your lower back. Now, in the neck, these bones are quite small and they are certainly weaker compared to your stronger bones which support your back. Now imagine that this neck has got to support your whole body when it is turned upside down. In normal conditions, it should support only the weight of your head. Now imagine when the whole body is on your neck bone, certainly this neck bone is going to come under a lot of stress and strain, and there is high chance of injury, particularly for those who are new to performing this form of exercise. It has been reported that few individuals, including some of the yoga gurus, have suffered strokes, and this is primarily because the maneuver when somebody turns himself herself upside down can bring about a lot of pressure in the arteries in the neck and can cause tear inside the artery, leading to obstruction in the artery in the neck, and that can cause stroke. In addition, contrary to the claim that it can improve your digestion, now imagine when you're put upside down, so your abdominal contents or stomach contents, they are going to be pushed down, and the acid from your stomach can trickle down in your food pipe, and that can increase acidity, and as a matter of fact it can also alter or impair your digestive system. The stomach contents, the abdominal contents, when they push against your lungs get compromised, and therefore it can also cause a difficulty in breathing. And moreover, when there is lot of blood pressure on your heart and on your brain, and then certainly it is not healthy, and your heart and brain may be compromised due to high blood pressure in these organs. In addition, it also increases your pressure at least 4 to 5 times in your eyes. So the people who already have high pressure in the eyes, and a condition some of you may have heard is called glaucoma, where the eye pressure is high, then certainly it is something of high risk, and it is also dangerous to do this form of exercise. So all in all, when I got this information, now you may be wondering as to what I finally replied to my friend. So I gave my reply in 3 parts. First, I asked him and I said that perhaps it is not clear as to what your motive of performing this type of exercise is, what eventually you are trying to gain from this type of exercise. You should have a clear goal and objective from any exercise program. To give him more specific answer to what he originally asked, whether there is any benefit on the heart health. Now, doing my limited research, I found no scientific evidence that would support that headstanding improves your heart health in any way. And the third part of the answer was, I said that it is against human physiology because God has given us legs to stand, not the head. So obviously what we are doing is something against human physiology itself. So we must choose an exercise using our head, not our heart, and we should always remember that our head is always above our heart. So whenever we choose an exercise program, whenever we choose anything, yes, we look at the benefits, but we must not forget to look at the complications, the risks involved, and any complications or risks that can be misleading if you hear it or if you read it from the wrong sources. So with that, I wish you that you stay healthy, but at the same time you also stay safe. Thank you very much.